Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Gabe Garcia.
I'm Lucas Stevenson.
And tonight we are going to be commentating for you as the Boise Brave takes on the Skyview Hawks. For the Skyview Hawks today, I'm going to read off the players. Number 1 is Melissa Iyer. Number 2, Alexa Bradley. Number 3, Krista Daugherty. Number 4, Melina Nelson. Number 5, Morgan May. Number 6, McKaylee Becker. Number 7, Leah DeSouza. Number 8, Alex Bauer. Number 9, Jessica Shepard. Number 10, Grace Johnson. Number 11, Brinley Perrine. Number 12, Sydney Ney. Number 13, Shannon Mowry. Number 14, Eden Bauer. And number 15, Annalisa Patterson.
Visitors will be the Boise Braves. For Boise, number 2, Allison Ross. Number 6, Katie Cooper. Number 7, Katie Black. Number 8, Gail Spoya. Number 9, Kellen Hayes. Number 14, Avery Spoya. And number 15, Olivia Ibarra. Head coach Ashley Holt, assistant coach Michelle Downs. And for the home team, the Skyview Hawks. Starters, number 1, Melissa Iyer. Number 3, Krista Daugherty. Number 6, McKaylee Becker. Number 8, Alex Bauer. Number 9, Jessica Shepard. Number 13, Shannon Mowry. And number 14, Eden Bauer. Head coach Kevin Murphy, assistant coaches Ashley, Steve, Janelle, Carly, and Sarah. Good luck to both teams. We've already did the national anthem, so we're ready to go.
And if you didn't hear that lineup for the Boise Brave, number 2 is Allison Ross. Number 4 is Charlie Sheff. Number 5 is Maddie Bodgers. Number 6 is Katie Cooper. Number 7 is Katie Black. Number 8 is Yale Spoja. Number 9 is Kellen Hayes. Number 11, Carly Lewis. Number 12, Ava Bryan. Number 13, Keely Grant. Number 14, Avery Spoja. And number 15, Olivia Evero. The Skyview Hawks being ranked number 1 in the East, and the Boise Brave being ranked number 3 in the East.
Both teams had some tough games yesterday, Lucas, coming out with some wins, so this should be a pretty good game tonight.
Both teams sweeping both their opponents. Skyview sweeping Cuna 3-0 and Boise sweeping Rocky 3-0. Boise taking the first point of the first set. Serving is number 15, Olivia Evero. Serve is up and over the net. Hit coming from Skyview. And Skyview will get a point, tied at 1.
Serving for Skyview, up number 1 is Melissa Iyer.
Boise there to collect it. Number 8, Yale Spoja will hit that one into the net, giving Skyview another point. Big hit by number 7, that is Katie Black for Boise, tipped up over.
Good save by McKaylee Becker from Skyview. And a solid spike by Eden Bauer.
Score is 3-1 in favor of the Hawks. Set coming up for number 7. That is Katie Black for the Boise Brave.
Number 6, McKaylee Becker's doing a good job from Skyview protecting those. Looks like a net call.
I believe it was a net call on the Skyview Hawks. That'll give the point to the Boise Brave.
3-2 with Skyview up a point.
Serving for Boise now, number 7, Katie Black.
And a good recovery by Eden. And a spike by Eden. Wow. Over the net. It'll be Skyview ball with a score 4-2. Serving for Skyview, number 8, Alex Bauer.
That point will go to the Skyview Hawks off of a net violation from number 15 for Boise. That is Olivia Evero.
Alex goes for the serve.
Skyview gets the tip back.
What a great block by Jessica Shepard from Skyview. Score 6-2. Skyview up by 4. And Alex tries to go for a dive save, but comes a little short. It was a good try. The Brave will now take service with the score 6-3.
And number 9, Kellen Hayes will serve that one into the net.
Serving for Skyview now is Eden Bauer.
Substitution for Boise, number 2, Allison Ross will come back into the game for number 9, Kellen Hayes. Tipped up over the net by Skyview, and Skyview will get a point.
Alex Bauer with the tip. I believe that was Alex. It was either Alex or Jessica Shepard that had the tip up. Good service.
And that is number 9, Kellen Hayes, to get that one in. Serving for Boise now, number 8, Yale Spoja.
Sets it up for number 12. Jessica did a really great job setting it up for Sydney Day, who took the spike in and got the point almost, but was slightly out of bounds. Good job by Eden. Set it by number 12 over. And Boise will get the point, hitting it inbounds right on the line.
Serving for Boise now, number 8, that is still Yale Spoja. And that'll go out of bounds for a Skyview point.
Score now 9-6 with Skyview up 3. We got Jessica up for service for Skyview. Good save by Alex. Hit over by Sydney from Skyview. What a great save by Sydney.
Boise racing back, couldn't get there in time, and the point will go to the Skyview Hawks.
What a game, Lucas. 2 great teams.
Very evenly matched so far, and if you were watching the last one between the Eagle Mustangs and the Mountain View Mavericks, Mavericks swept the Eagle Mustangs, but it was a great, good matchup between both teams.
What a block by Shannon Mowry from Skyview. Great block. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, thank you so much for watching the live stream. We hope you're enjoying it from home. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel or the GNN Grizzly News Network channel, as we will be live streaming games, not only districts volleyball, but more sporting events coming up. So thank you guys for watching.
Timeout is called by the Boise Brave. Score is 12-6 in favor of the Skyview Hawks. We will be back after the timeout.
So if you guys want to leave some comments for us, give us some love, let us know how we're doing, or if there's any discrepancies, let us know as well. Thank you to Michelle Gendra. She says, thank you for broadcasting and doing a good job. Thank you, Michelle. This is a student-ran production. And starting off out of the timeout, Boise gets a spike in on Skyview.
And over on the GNN Grizzly News Network, we have CUNA and Rocky Mountain going at it over there. Score is CUNA up 17-15. Still in set number 1. If you want to watch that, that'll be over on River Glen Grizzly News.
Wow. Leia DeSouza had a really good play on that last serve. Not only protecting it, but also getting the spike into Boise territory, getting the point. Score is now 13-7, and she will serve.
Skyview spiking it back over to Boise's side. And that ball will just roll across the net over to the other side near the ref, and it'll be a point to the Boise Brave. It is 13-8.
And it looks like Skyview's coach is a little fired up on that last play there, Lucas. Ref kind of gave him the signal of, hey, nope, Boise ball.
And we saw from last night, if you were watching Skyview versus, I believe it was CUNA, if you were watching that last night, our commentator, Mac Noltensmeyer, was on that one, and he said that the Skyview coach was also very animated in that one, too.
I love a game with the animated coach.
You know, a fun game to watch with animated coaches is basketball. Basketball coaches get really animated in their sport.
That they do, Lucas.
Serving for Boise, that is number 2, Allison Ross. Boise bringing it back. They're now down by 2. Score is 13-11.
Big shout out to our producer in tonight's game, Aiden Spencer, for he's doing our switching and points for you guys tonight. Eden coming up with the save for Skyview side into Boise territory. Back over.
And the point will go to the Skyview Hawks. I don't really know what the call was. And Skyview will go up by 3 again.
Okay, we've got McKaylee Becker serving on for the Hawks right now. And the serve is up.
Tipped over the net by number 7. That is Katie Black. And a net violation.
I will say, these ladies definitely know how to spike. I mean,
I wouldn't want to get in front of their spikes.
No. Eden Bauer has been one athlete for the Hawks side for sure that's been serving up those spikes. Boise shot in on the Skyview Hawks side, just barely missing the line.
That was Kellen Hayes on that spike down, just going out of bounds.
Or maybe it was in bounds.
That ball will go out of bounds, giving Boise a point. They're within 4 now. Serving for Boise is number 15, Olivia Evero. And that ball will go out. And it'll be a point to the Skyview Hawks. Score is 17-12 now in the first set.
And back for service is Melissa Iyer. I hope I'm saying that last name right. Again.
And Skyview getting the point there. Skyview's coach getting animated on that one.
You know what though? It's good that he does that because sometimes as coaches we miss calls. Coaches sometimes miss calls, or refs, I apologize, sometimes miss calls. So that's why the coach is there to back him up. And Melissa goes for the serve.
I have some reffing days. I ref some soccer games, and I tell you, those parents and coaches, they get into it. Now, no fans here tonight as the SIC came out with a statement over the coming weeks saying that since COVID cases are on the rise here, they are not allowing any fans, and this is your only way of watching District 5A volleyball. Timeout is called by the Boise Brave. At the timeout, the score is 19-12 with the Skyview Hawks in the lead. We will be back after the first timeout.
And again, I want to say one thing again. You're watching tonight's game through Capital's video broadcasting program, KCHS TV. Again, this is a student-ran organization, and we've got simultaneously 2 games happening live, one in our main gym as you're watching Boise and Skyview, and also one in our auxiliary gym, Rocky Mountain versus CUNA. Those games are happening, and they'll be continuing to happen, what, through Thursday, Lucas?
Yeah, yeah, excuse me. Championship Thursday is here.
Yeah, so we got live streams happening in the upcoming week. We've got some football games happening. So definitely, if you are watching tonight's game, tune in because your teams might be on our channels as we cover more district and maybe possibly state games, and for free on these YouTube channels. So make sure you subscribe. All right, coming back out of our timeout, Melissa's gonna start us off with her serve.
Number 8, Yale Spoja will get it over to Skyview's side. Skyview hits it back over to Boise's side. Kellen Hayes will tip it up, and it'll stay out of bounds, and a point for the Skyview Hawks.
Good call for not going for that ball, both from number 14, Eden, and number 5, Morgan. I apologize. Number 7, Leia Day. Spikes up. Good save. 2 saves, and it's back over to the Boise side.
Sets up for the inside hitter, and it'll tipped over, and Boise will get the point.
With a little tap over the net.
And over in the Ox Gym, CUNA Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. CUNA taking the first set, 25-19 was the final score on that one. CUNA taking a 1-0 lead in sets. Start of the second set will be soon.
Skyview over. Again, we have Eden Bauer with the spike over to the Boise side, making the score 21-13.
Set for their outside hitter, tipped up over. Boise likes doing the tips. Hit coming from number 8, Yale Spoja. Great diving save.
Oh man, great save. Both Melissa and Eden went for the ball from Skyview's side, but came short, giving Boise the point. Current score 14-21 with the Hawks up on the Brave.
Serving for the Brave, number 9, Kellen Hayes. That will go right to number 1 for Skyview.
Hit over by Leia, over to Boise territory.
And it'll be a point for the Boise Brave off a net violation.
Net violation. It's so tough.
Still serving for the Brave, that is number 9, Kellen Hayes.
Ball's up. Over into Skyview territory. Melissa will set. Spike. And a good block by Boise.
2 great blocks by Boise. That is number 12, Avery Spoja, and number 6, Katie Cooper.
And you can tell Skyview's setting up for those spikes too. So the fact that they're setting up strong spikes with strong blocks, I mean,
Boise is reading Skyview like a book right now on that last play. Boise crawling their way back into this one.
That's interesting, Lucas. I thought you were going to say Boise was reading Skyview like a hawk. No?
Nah.
No, okay.
Timeout called by the Skyview Hawks. Score of the timeout is 21-17. And over in the Ox Gym, we have the Cuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies.
And over there, we've got Hannah Stone working floor cam. We've got Christian Humes as producer. We've got Aaron Holt as our announcer. And we also have Glenn Shore overseeing the entire operation, minus her awesome teacher, that is.
And that second set is starting over there. You can find that game on GNN River Glen Video Broadcasting.
As we come out of the timeout, the Brave is going to start with the service, number 9.
Kellen Hayes to serve for the Boise Brave after that timeout.
Serve is up.
Good diving effort there by Skyview.
By Melissa.
Tipped up over the net by number 6.
Set. Serve.
Boise sending it in deep.
And the spike. And out.
The Brave crawling back into the first set. Score is 21-18 now. Still serving for Boise, number 9, Kellen Hayes.
2 great teams we're watching tonight. With Melissa Eden going for those Eden Bauer, I apologize.
Boise within 2 now. Score is 21-19.
Eden Bauer from Skyview is setting up some heat balls over into the Boise Brave territory.
Just a mistake there by Skyview. That is number 14. Just a missed set. Boise within 1 now. Still serving for Boise is number 9, Kellen Hayes.
Good save by Eden. Number 6 had a great tip, causing it. I think Alex Bauer from Skyview was going for the set, but it was tipped from the Boise Brave side and kind of threw him off a little.
Indeed, and number 1 for Skyview there to get it, but just couldn't get it to one of her players.
Melissa hit, set, and the spike. I'm noticing a theme. I'm not a pro at volleyball, Lucas, but
I'm not either.
Eden Bauer is, man, she's doing a great job. And of course her teammates for setting the ball up, but she's getting some intense spikes over into the Brave territory.
Inside hit coming and blocked. And that point will be to the Boise Brave off of one of Skyview's players.
Great block by Jessica Shepard.
Skyview ranked number 1 in the East and Boise ranked number 3 in the East for this district tournament.
Wow, that will be number 7, Leah De Souza, who had the spike into the Boise Brave Tory, giving them a score of 23-22. They are up 1. Jessica Shepard from Skyview will serve. We got a close match here, Lucas.
Close first set. Score is within 1 right now. Score is 23-22 in favor of the Skyview Hawks.
Set, spike,
Good diving effort there by number 7. That is Katie Black for Boise.
Number 8.
And that'll go off number 6, Katie Cooper. And Skyview within 1 point of winning the first set.
So, for Skyview, Alex Bauer's doing a great job setting up. Leah and Eden are the 2 athletes from the Skyview side that are doing a lot of great spikes.
Tipped up over the net by number 6. That is Katie Cooper for Boise. And she will be serving.
Jessica Shepard will come out, and in her place, Melissa Iyer for Skyview will come back in.
Cooper serves it into the net, and Skyview will win the first set. Score in the set, 25-23. Skyview Hawks take the first set. They take a 1-0 lead in the best-of-5 game on the Boise Brave.
Now, Lucas, one thing that I'm noticing, because I'm announcing from the Skyview side, I'm keeping a neutral set, I'm looking at the plays, and I'm seeing a lot of key things. Alex Bauer does a really good job on Skyview side setting them up. So does setting up the play. Both number 7, Leah De Souza, as well as number 14, Eden Bauer, are doing an excellent job spiking it over, putting the pressure on the Braves. Well, we also have Melissa Iyer doing an excellent job as well, receiving some of the spikes and hard hits coming from the Brave territory.
Yeah, and I do see that too. Skyview definitely putting on the pressure on the Boise Brave area. But Katie Cooper is having one phenomenal game. So is Olivia, and setting up Katie Cooper and their outside hitters for all of that.
Yeah, it's definitely, they're doing a great job communicating. I know one thing with volleyball, just watching the games in the past few games, is that communication is key. If your teammate's not, calling the ball, setting up the play, making the move to block, I mean, it could be miscommunications causing you errors, thus causing you points. And I'm not seeing that with either team, really. Both teams are playing aggressive. They're playing solid defense, playing tough at the net, as well as serving and sending out strong spikes to the other teams.
All teams that I've seen so far in this tournament have been playing phenomenally, and like you said, once you reach the high school level, a lot of communication. If you're down at the junior high level, you don't hear much communication from the sidelines or from on the court, so communication is definitely key in volleyball and in other sports too. And being here without fans is definitely showing that, and we're hearing a lot of communication on the court and off the court, on the benches too.
And that's actually something, that's interesting, is typically you go to sporting events and you can't tell what's happening down on the court. But being here in this gym right now, and it is quiet. It's definitely more quiet than the auxiliary gym that Kuna and Rocky are playing in right now. So we can hear a lot more happening down on the court, which makes me feel like I've got a front row seat,
And definitely after the game last night against Rocky and Boise, I definitely went to the Aux gym to watch the rest of Kuna and Skyview, and I tell you, it was really loud in there. And coming from an aspect from being in the main gym for basically the main events, the #1 seeded teams playing in here last night, and it definitely, once I walked in, that noise it hits you when you walk in the gym. And like one of my mottos is, once you step over that line, you are here to play this sport. And you don't want to think about anything else. You want to play that sport.
Exactly. And we got a good spike over to the Brave side. Score 1-0, starting off this set.
Over in the Aux gym, we got the Kuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Kuna on top of that game, 9-7 in the second set. Kuna winning by sets right now, 1-0.
Kaylee Becker served. Her serve went over, giving Boise a point. Number 8 setting it up. Number 14 going for it over to the Boise territory.
And that ball from number 8, that is Yel Spoja. She will hit it just out of bounds.
Score 2-1. And Melissa Iyer will serve for the Hawks. Serve is up.
Blocked by Skyview, and the point will go to Boise as it was off the little upright thing on the
Both Jessica and
net.
Alex went for the block, but unfortunately it seemed as if the ball had a slight spin, thus causing the ball to roll off their hands and giving Boise the opportunity to receive that point. Score is now 2-2. We are squared up in this match so far on the second match.
Serving for the Brave, that is number 7, Katie Black, and she'll serve it right into the net.
Up for service is number 8, Alex Bauer, serving for Skyview.
And if you were watching the game before this, that was against the number 1 seeded Eagle Mustangs and the number 2 seeded team, the Mountain View Mavericks. Mountain View taking that game in those 3-set sweep over the Eagle Mustangs, putting the Eagle Mustangs in the consolation bracket in game number 10. And Mountain View moves on to the semifinals tomorrow night at 7.
Number 14, Edith Bauer, serves the ball over to Boise territory. Boise sets up, goes over, set up, and the spike goes. It's blocked. Set up again, smash, and blocked by number 8 and number 14. Who is that on the Boise territory?
Number 14 is Avery Spoja, and number 8 is Yale Spoja.
And Leia DeSouza, number 7 from Skyview, did a great job trying to get that spike, but had great defense from the Boise territory.
And one thing I'm seeing from Boise, they're reading the Skyview defense and offense very well, setting up their blocks and their tips.
Number 12 sets it, number 8 over, pushes. 7 has to force. And there it is again, Lucas. Number 7, Leia DeSouza, giving a solid hit over the net.
And
but granted, she's got great teammates setting her up.
Skyview setting up their teammates really well for those spikes.
Jessica Shepard is serving right now for Skyview over to Boise territory. Great save! Oh! Great save by number 14, Eden Bauer.
Another great save by Eden Bauer.
Oh man. Cindy Ney tried to get the ball over the net, but unfortunately, she got blocked by the tower.
Serving for Boise now, number 6, Katie Cooper. Cooper will get it over into Skyview's side.
Set up number 8 to number 12.
Tipped up over. And that point will go to Boise. Off a tip from number 7, that is Katie Black.
What a great game. Both teams are playing excellent. Both teams are doing a great job setting up the play, and both teams are playing really great defense. This is a good match to watch. So if you're just tuning in, 5-6 with Boise up top and now tied. And that was a great spike by number 7, Leia DeSouza from Skyview, as she will also serve. Service. And she will serve that into the net.
Substitution for Boise, number 14, Avery Spoja will come off for, I believe it was number 10. Nope, number 11, Carly Lewis.
And Leia DeSouza will come out for Skyview. In her place, Kristen Dotsturdy. If someone wants to comment and tell me how to properly say Krista's last name, please do so, as I don't want to continue to butcher that.
Game tied at 7 apiece.
Cindy Ney is up for service. 7-7.
And that ball will stay in off a hit from number 7, Katie Black, giving Boise the point.
I will say that it is really difficult reading those lines sometimes. You don't know as a player or as an athlete if that ball is going to be in or out.
Serving for Boise now, number 15, Olivia Evero, and she will serve that one out of bounds.
8-8 in the second set as Skyview and Boise Brave battle it on over here in the main gym. How are we looking in the auxiliary gym, Lucas?
Over in the Aux gym, we got the Kuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Kuna down by 3, the score is 13-16. Kuna still winning by sets, 1-0 in the second set. And that game's getting interesting. Our commentator over there, Aaron Holt, winning.
Number 8, Yale Spoja had a great spike into Skyview territory, making the score 9-8. Sets up Eden, goes in for the spike.
And a good hit down by number 9, Kellen Hayes. And she will get the point for Skyview, putting them up by 2. Serving for Boise now, number 7, Katie Black. Service. Little block there by number 6. Gets it back over though.
Yeah, McKaylee Becker, she did a really good block.
That ball will go out of bounds by number 6.
Good call. And you notice coach on the side yelling, "Hey, out, out, out."
And,
Really
it wasn't just the coach yelling that. All the players on the court were yelling that too. And great communication by Skyview.
Number 8, Alex Bauer goes to serve for Skyview.
Locked down by Skyview, and Boise will get the point.
Who was that? Number 7. Number 7, Katie Black from Boise had an excellent spike.
Serving for Boise now, number 9, Kellen Hayes still.
Ball's up. And it's a tip.
Good save by number 15, Olivia Evero for Boise.
Wow, Eden Bauer smashed it, but number 7 from Boise, Lucas. Number 7 did a really good job deflecting that tip.
Number 7 is Katie Black. And Allison Ross will come back into the game, substituting out number 9, that is Kellen Hayes.
McKaylee Becker, number 6, is coming out, and in a substitution is Sydney Ney coming in for Skyview. And a tip over.
And a net violation called by Boise. And the point will go to the Skyview Hawks, tying the game up at 11.
11-11, make a wish there, Lucas. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes the bad dad jokes come out. They get the best of me.
You know, I told a bad dad joke in the middle of the season.
Yeah? How did that turn out for you?
Mac looked at me funny.
That makes sense. And number 7 will spike it over and barely get it in. It was a really great shot, shallow shot. Scores 12-11. And number 14, Eden Bauer, will serve for Skyview. Timeout is called by Boise. Scores 13-11. Really, really competitive game, Lucas, that we have happening here in the main gym.
You know, I've seen so many games, and this is probably the one that I've seen that is most competitive. Both teams are getting into it and getting active. And the score definitely shows that, as Skyview is only up 2, but Boise has a chance to come back.
Yeah, it's been awesome. What a great team, what a great crew, what a great staff. We got Pam Ariola down there on the main gym floor as our trainer. We've got Jeremy Monroe, the AD from Capitol High School. He's down there making sure that things are running smoothly. We've got Nick Ciascio running the main clock here in the gym. Big thank you to everybody for helping and assisting, making this live stream and these games possible as the district games continue on this week.
And if you want to know how we got here by Skyview and Kuna playing last night. Skyview sweeping Kuna 3-0. And if you wanted to know what happened in the Capital Timberline game, Timberline took that game. I believe the final was 3-1. Capital getting eliminated from the tournament. And the number 2 seeded Timberline Wolves will be sent in. And they will be moving on to the game tomorrow night at 5. That is game number 13. Excuse me, game number 9. Boise tying the game up there as a net violation by Skyview.
Scores 13-12. There's a question from Eden Bauer to the ref.
And that point will stay with the Boise Brave, and serving for the Boise Brave is number 8. That is Yale Spoja. That ball will go out of bounds, and Skyview will regain the lead by 1.
14-13. And we got Jessica Shepard, number 9, serving for Skyview. Serve is up. What a block by number 13, Shannon Mowry. Holy smokes.
And that just comes to show what Skyview can do when a big heaping hit comes from Boise.
Jessica Shepard up for service again, and the service up.
And over in our Aux gym, we have the Kuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Rocky will take the second set. Score in that game was 25-15. Rocky will tie the best of 5 series at 1 apiece going into the 3rd set.
Jessica Shepard will come out with number 1 Melissa Iyer from Skyview coming in for her place.
Boise will get that point, tying the game back up at 15. That serve off of number 6, Katie Cooper. And that ball will stay in.
Lucas, I'm reading the comments right now. Big shout out to Ignite Volleyball. I have been saying last names wrong. Either that or you. Well, both of us. Number 8, Yale Spoya.
Spoya, sorry.
And that point will go to Skyview with the ball out of bounds. Score 17-15. 2 points up, Skyview is at. And we've got number 7, Leia De Souza, serving.
Boise thought that ball was going to go out. Good decision there to keep it in.
And Boise will hit that one out of bounds, giving Skyview the lead, a 3-point lead.
And we love seeing your feedback. Keep it coming so we can help improve the broadcast for you and for us to make it a better viewing pleasure. Substitution for Boise, number 9, Kellen Hayes will come in for number 14. That is Avery Spoya.
And substitution for Skyview, number 3, Krista Daughtry will come out, and in her place, Shannon Mowry.
And that point will go to the Skyview Hawks, making it a 3-point game.
Cindy Ney from Skyview, number 12, will come up for serve. Serve is up and set up. Eden will go for the spike. Good save. Wow. And the coach was right there. He's looking at his athletes like, out. And they read the play. I'm telling you, Lucas, communication is key. It's not just key between the athletes, it's also key from the athletes not only listening to themselves, but also listening to the coach. She looked back and coach is standing right there saying, out. And she almost went for it, but that kind of helped her not go for that ball.
And Boise calls a timeout. They will talk it over. Score is 20-16 Over in the Ox Gym, the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies are playing the Kuna Cavemen, and the third set is just about getting ready to start. You can find that game over on the GNN Riverglen Grizzly News Network.
Both teams are playing awesome tonight, honestly. I don't, it's just.
And we've had some unbelievable games in here. We had the Eagle Mountain View game, and boy, that game, even though Mountain View swept Eagle, it was still a very close back-to-back match in sets. And this game proven to be it, as the first set was just as entertaining as this one.
Okay, I got another Leia D'Souza. Leia D'Souza. Ignite Volleyball is commenting. She says Leia D'Souza. So, thank you, Ignite Volleyball, for your feedback. Thank you to Altanya Self. Thank you to everyone watching the game tonight. We got a really good game happening, 21-16, Skyview up. And we've got number 12, Sydney Nay, up for service right now on Skyview side. And the serve is up.
Olivia will set it up and tipped it over by number 7. That is Katie Black. Blocked by Boise. That is number 6. That is Katie Cooper. Excuse me, number 9. That is Kellen Hayes. And her partner in crime in blocking that was number 7, Katie Black.
Melissa went up. Number 8 sets it up to number 14 from Skyview.
That point will go to the Boise Brave. I believe it was a net violation by number 13.
Yeah, either that or a reach under. I couldn't tell. Alex Bauer's doing a really good job setting it up for her teammates to spike. Eden Bauer, here she goes, Alex Bauer. Oh, she goes for the tip. Melissa's behind her. She sets it up, and then Eden goes for the smash and gets the point. Skyview goes up 22-18.
And a great game we have on our hands right now. Score is 22-18 in the second set. Skyview up in sets by 1.
Melissa Iyer will go up to serve. Serves over.
Tipped over the net by Boise.
Eden Bauer goes in. Oh! Boise couldn't get that ball under control, and they get the points. Skyview. Score is now 23-18, but you guys probably already know that, looking at our awesome scoreboard graphics brought to you by Glenn Shore. Great block by number 9, Jessica Shepard. I can imagine, Lucas, when a spike is coming your way, there's a lot of spin on that ball.
I'd get scared.
So when you're up there going for the block, you don't have control of sometimes where that ball is going to deflect.
No, and that's when you have to count on your teammates to go after that ball, even if it gets hit down.
But even in that case, if the ball is deflecting, it's not necessarily going to go in the direction you want without choice.
Now, every pass can't be perfect.
Oh!
Just like that one.
Number 3, Krista Daughtry did a really great job trying to save it. Excellent job, and coach from Skyview is going to call a timeout with this current score 23-20. But what I'm saying, the point that I'm making is these girls are doing an excellent job. Both Boise and both Skyview go up for solid blocks, and sometimes when they're up there with their hands up, that ball deflects and it doesn't necessarily go right back into the court. It spins off their hands going out of bounds.
Yeah, and you do have a good point there. And physics really does come into play right there with the trajectory and the spin of the ball and everything.
Well, trust me, Lucas, I'm no physics teacher.
I'm not either.
I'm just a video teacher, but hey, it's okay. All right, both teams calling the timeout. Coming back onto the court, we got 23-20. Skyview up 3. Boise is still in this game.
Boise bringing it back up to a 3-point, just a 3-point deficit for them.
Yep.
Serving for Boise now, number 7, Katie Black.
Serve is up. Set by number 8, 8, Alex Bauer, 14. Eden just taps it over into Boise territory.
just a miss hit there by number 7, Katie Black.
My apologies, that was Jessica Shepard that set it up. It's a little difficult. The numbers from here, I don't know, maybe I need glasses. Number 9 looks like number 8 from afar, but I do know.
I have contacts in, I can barely see the numbers up here.
I do know Alex Bauer is up for serve, and the ball's over in Boise territory.
Good diving.
Excellent save by Melissa Heyer. What a tip by Eden Bauer.
And that ball will go out. Point for the Boise Brave, bringing it back within 3.
21-24.
Serving for Boise now, number 9, Kellen Hayes.
Come on, Boise, you can hold your own. We want to see a close game all the way to the end. You guys got this. And we got Skyview up. Set up by number 8. Tip over by 7. Tap over by Boise. They're going to set it up.
Back set now.
Leia will try to get it over for a spike. Boise recovers. Again, there you go. That is a perfect example. Right there, Boise had a great spike. Number 9, Jessica Shepard, had her hand up, and the ball deflected out of bounds.
Boise bringing it within 2 now.
Serve is up. Good setup by number 8. Eden will hit it over.
Back set now to Boise.
Eden had one heck of a block, causing the score 25-22. That gives Skyview 2 up on Boise, 2 sets, right? So that means theoretically, Boise needs to win the next 2 sets.
Boise needs to win. Boise needs to win the next set to force a set 4, and if they want to stay in this game, they need to force a set 5. And they need to win set number 4.
You know what? Anything can happen. What was it yesterday? I think it was Timberline.
Timberline and Mountain View, yeah.
Yeah, Timberline and Mountain View played a really tough match yesterday, and Mountain View was up 2 sets on Timberline. Timberline came
in the first
back.
2 sets, too.
Yep, they
Mountain
went all
View
the way
won
to
the first 2 sets, and then Timberline won the next 2 sets.
They went to set 5.
Forced to set 5 on Mountain View, and Mountain View coming on top with that one, and it was a great game between both those teams.
So for Skyview fans watching and for Boise fans watching, you guys, you know, keep watching this game because it could go for your team or it could go against your team really easy. That's how good these teams are.
Either way, these teams are playing amazing right now, and
yeah,
I would crack under pressure if I were in these girls' shoes.
So if you guys are watching tonight, know that we will be covering the rest of the district volleyball games, both on the KCHS channel, which is the channel you're on right now, as well as the Grizzly News Network, GNN, or if you look up River Glen Video Broadcasting on YouTube, you'll find that channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to these 2 channels as we do coverage: volleyball, soccer, football, wrestling. We cover everything sports related. And also capital related. But make sure you like and subscribe to these channels. Give us a big thumbs up and comment. Keep giving us feedback as that's how we improve. Lucas, how are we looking in the auxiliary gym?
You know, over in the auxiliary gym, we have the Kuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Kuna on top of that one. It is 12-4 right now. Tied at 1 apiece in sets. They're in the 3rd set. Score has just changed to 13-4. Kuna on top in that game right now. If you want to tune in to watch that one, that is over on the GNN River Glen Video Broadcasting channel. And both those teams playing very good.
All right, Lucas, here we go. Set number 3. Both teams are on the court.
And Skyview last night playing Kuna, sweeping them 3-0. But don't forget, Boise also swept Rockies 3-0 last night. And you watched that one right here. I was your commentator for that one. Mac Noltensmeyer was on the Skyview versus Kuna game last night. Serving for Boise now, number 15, Olivia Evero.
Serve is up and over. Alex Bauer will set it up. Eden will smash it. Come back. Melissa will save that.
And that is probably the first ball that I've seen go out by Eden of the night.
McKaylee Becker was really fast for Skyview on her secondary setup for Eden. So is Alex Bauer doing a really good job. A little bit of a miscommunication on Skyview's side, causing them to overhit over into Boise territory. Boise now will have 2 up on Skyview.
Still serving for Boise, number 15, Olivia Evero. Score is 2-0 to the Brave.
Melissa goes for the dive. Alex for the setup. Eden for the spike. And they get a point.
Able to keep that one in, as I believe it was right on the line, and the line still counts as in.
Melissa Iyer will go for set up for the serve. And shout out to one of our comments, Richard Jindra. I hope I said your last name right. But Richard says, thank you for the broadcast, watching from South Carolina. Well,
Wow.
Thank you, Richard, for watching. We really appreciate it.
South Carolina, that's a long way. I hope all is well down there. I know you've been hit with a few of those hurricanes.
Is that South Carolina?
Hurricane season.
Is that? And Valley View will hit the ball over, just slightly out of bounds, giving Boise the point. Boise is starting off strong in this match with a score of 1-4.
And whoever wins out of this game will play the number 2 seeded team in the West, the Mountain View Mavericks.
Eden Bauer with a strong hit over into Boise territory. Number 7 will come in. Number 7, Leah D'Souza coming in. And number 3, Kristen Daughtry will be coming out.
Skyview bringing it within a 2-point game now.
Yep. Hit over. Melissa going, and a smash, and what a close block. Number 9 again. Man, I tell you what, it's a toss-up of what happens when you get the spike and you go for the block. Every single time, I'm telling you, Lucas.
That ball goes sailing out of bounds off a serve from Skyview. Substitution for Boise, number 2, Allison Ross will come off.
Alex Bauer was a serve on that last. I tell you what, Lucas, Alex Bauer does a great job setting it up for her teammates. And we got a substitution. McKaylee Becker is coming out. Number 12, Sydney Nay coming in for Skyview. And number 14, Eden Bauer for the serve. Tap over by Boise.
That point will go to Skyview.
Was it a net violation, Lucas?
I don't know what the hand waving down means.
Maybe.
I believe it was just a hit straight down. I don't know. I don't know volleyball. I'm sorry, folks.
Eden Bauer coming up for the serve. And a smash. And number 11, Brindley Perrine tries to get the ball over, but unfortunately it deflects into her court side, giving Boise the point.
And that spike was by number 8, Yale Spoya, excuse me. And she will serve it out of bounds. Over in the Ox Gym, we got the Kuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Kuna up by 8. It is 8-10 over there. Kuna trying to force an upset as they're the number 4 ranked team in the East.
Brindley Perrine will come out. Perrine, sorry. And number 5, Morgan Nay, who just served, will come in for Skyview. Actually, Morgan is coming out and Brindley is coming back in, so it's a rotation. Serve into the net, that will be a Skyview point, tying the game up 7-7. Again, I just want to give a big shout out to everyone behind the scenes. For us, that person, that man, the one giving you the scoreboard and switching from our bottom cameras to our main camera, that's Aiden Spencer, ladies and gentlemen. He is a sophomore. This is his first year in the video program and he's killing it. So is Lucas.
Okay.
And the score is 8-7, Boise up 1.
Number 2, Allison Ross serving now.
Substitution didn't go proper, so number 3, Kristen Daughtry is back in replacement for Leia DeSouza. It's up.
That one looked to be on the line, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point to the Boise Brave, putting them up by 1. Excuse me, up by 2.
We got a couple more comments. Richard said number 15, Olivia Ivaro.
Okay.
And David Coleman says, hand going down, back row attack in front of the 3-meter line. Okay. Thank you for the clarification, David and Richard. We really appreciate you guys watching today's live stream. A timeout is called on the Skyview side as the Hawks are down 3. Lucas, how are we looking in the auxiliary gym right now?
Over in the Aux gym, we got the Kuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, and Kuna on top 20-14. Both still tied in sets in the third, and that game just getting interesting over there.
We currently have 117 viewers watching this game. And next in the auxiliary gym during Kuna and Rocky, we have 84 watching.
And if you want to stay up to date with all the live tournament action here in the Capitol High School campus, please tune in to both channels, GNN River Glen Video Broadcasting and this channel right here if you want to stay up to date. And if you have a team in this tournament, please root them on. They would love the appreciation. Since
Boise will serve the ball. Eden will save it and tap it over.
Big hit coming from number 7.
What a solid hit. That was a fast ball.
That is number 7, Katie Black, who hit that one over into the Skyview side.
And number 1, Melissa Iyer tried to do a really good job saving it, but came a little short. Boise will lead 11-7. Ball's up and over.
Good save by number 8 for Skyview. And number 7, another big hit. That is Katie Cooper. Katie Black again, excuse me. Just another big hit by the Boise offense. And number 2, Allison Ross will serve.
Melissa Iyer hits the ball. Excellent shot over by Shannon Mowry of Skyview, number 13. And we got number 12, Sydney Ney, up for serve. Ball's up and over. Set, and Boise pushes over. Oh!
Good diving effort by Skyview to try and keep it alive, and it'll just fall down right in front of her.
Kristen Daughtry had a tough hit. Okay, we got a substitution. Going in is Sydney Ney for McKaylee Becker. Melissa will set the ball. Sydney will spike it. Set. And that point will go back to Skyview, 9-13, with the difference of 4. Melissa Iyer, number 1 for Skyview, will serve.
That ball will go out of bounds off of a hit from number 7, Katie Black.
Yeah, but I do want to note that number 2 had a really good save, Allison Ross from Boise. Melissa will serve again.
Skyview bringing it within 3 again. Another close match right here.
Oh! That was a tough, and that was a solid hit. Number 8, Alex Bauer, tried to block. It rolled right off the palm of her hand, and her teammates tried to save it as well. It was just a solid hit. Eden Bauer will hit right over into a gap, giving Skyview a point.
And just a miscommunication there by the Boise offense. And
defense. You mean defense?
yeah, defense. That's what I meant. And just costed them not the point. They're down up by 3 still.
And that was Alex Bauer with the serve. Number 7, Leia DeSouza with the spike over. Point goes into Skyview, making the deficit the difference, 12 to 14, 2-point difference. Hit over, set up, 8. Alyssa's gonna set up to number 7, Leia.
Block coming from Skyview. That hit was from number 9, Kellen Hayes.
And the block was by number 7, Leia DeSouza. Again, the roll off on the block. The score difference is 3 points with Boise up. Serves over.
Ooh. Good diving effort there by number 8 for Skyview.
That would be Alex Bauer. What a tough match we got here. 12 to 16. Boise is fighting.
Boise trying to force a set 4 on the Skyview Hawks. And that ball will go into the net for the Skyview Hawks, putting them up 17 to 12.
We got a new comment from Randall Ivaro. Thanks for broadcasting. Great commentary. Well, thank you, Randall. Thanks for watching Pop-Up Bar Post. Hey, we've got a match here. Number 9 and 11 are swapping. 11, Brindley Perrins coming out. Number 9, Jessica Shepard going in for Skyview.
And over in our Ox Gym, we have the Kuna Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Third set just finishing up over there. Kuna won that set 25 to 18. They take a 2-1 lead over the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. The fourth set will be starting soon.
Boise will hit the ball over on that last serve, giving Skyview a point, 13 to 18. They are up 5. Eden is going for the serve.
Tipped up over the net.
Eden's number 8, Alex Bauer to number 7, Leia with the spike. I'm seeing a combination of Alex and Eden, or Alex and Leia for Skyhawk, or for the Skyhawks.
Skyview.
Skyview, my bad, you guys. I'm just so excited. This game's insane.
Number 15, Olivia Overo, will just go over onto the other side of the Hawks, and the point will go to Skyview.
15 to 18, 3-point difference here. Eden. Oh. Leia went for the ball, but she didn't have enough room. Serves up. Eden will set it up. Alex Bauer. And then we got Leia with the spike, making the score difference back with the difference of 3. Boise up 19 to 16.
Skyview to serve, and that one will go into the net, putting Boise at 20. They need 5 points to win this set and force a set 4.
What a game. What a game happening in here.
Serving for Boise now, number 6, Katie Cooper.
Oh. A little bit of a miscommunication. Melissa went for the ball. Coach is going to call a timeout from Skyview. If I'm coach right now, I'm thinking, okay, let's pause for a second. Let's charge the batteries. Let's talk it through, figure out a plan, and kind of calm down as we get excited late into this match.
Catching their
or
breath
into the set.
indeed. Catching their breath indeed. And
Lucas, I'm catching my breath. I'm not even playing, and I am up here amped as I am commentating for everybody at home.
it's commentating's like a runner's high. It's a natural high.
That it is, but we do have a really good game, and it looks like we have a really good game happening in the gym. We got Kuna down 1 point as they start in the fourth set. Rocky is up 1.
Coming back after that timeout, score is 16-21. And number 6, Katie Cooper, is serving for Boise.
Service up and over. Melissa will get it. Alex Bauer will set it.
Great save by number 8. And that point will go to the Skyview Hawks.
So Melissa, here's the pattern that I see. Melissa receives it, Alex sets it, and then we've got Eden or Leia going for the spike. For the Skyview side, I'm talking. How are things looking on the Boise side?
Boise side, I'm seeing the same thing. The spikes will go to Allison Ross, who is serving right now, and they will go to number 15, Olivia Overo, and she will set up either her outside hitters, Yels Spoya, or any of her outside hitters. That's Katie Cooper, Katie Black, Gail Spoya.
I believe on that last play, Boise got the point because they called Alex Bauer maybe for cupping the ball, or pushing, perhaps.
I believe that's called carrying.
Carrying, thank you. Oh, so close.
That ball will go out of bounds, and the score will be 17-24 in favor of the Braves.
We got a good game here, guys. 17-24.
And number 2, Allison Ross, will serve that ball into the net, giving the ball back to Skyview. Boise 1 point away from winning the third set and forcing a set 4.
Skyview's number 12, Sydney Ney, is up for serve. Serve is up.
And Boise forces a set 4 on the Skyview Hawks.
What a block by number 13, Shannon Mowry, though. Holy smokes. Really good block. Again, a solid deflection going out of bounds, giving Boise that extra point that they need to win the set. Now we are 2-1, forcing a fourth set to happen. All Boise needs to do now, Lucas, they need to play as solid as they did in that last set, carry over, and hopefully take it in the fifth set. Or Skyview needs to, play aggressive in this set and maybe hopefully take it in this set.
And the final score in that third set, Skyview was 18 and Boise Brave 25. Over in the Ox Gym, we're tied at 4 apiece. That is Kuna and Rocky duking it out, and Kuna is on top in sets 2-1 in the fourth set. That game getting interesting.
Speaking of duking it out, I've got a dog named Duke. I'm gonna have to go home soon and feed him. But I tell you what, I'm so amped up over here in the Capitol Gym as we have 2 solid teams. No, should I say 4 solid teams playing in both gyms tonight. As we are in a partial timeout over in the auxiliary gym, we have Kuna and Rocky playing. Kuna is up 3 points right now in the set, 7-4. And we got Aaron Holt running commentary over there. And we've got Christian Humes as our switcher, and we've got Hannah Stone as our camera operator. They're killing it over there. And over here for us right now, Adrian took a break, and we have Glenn Shore, who is also the mastermind behind our graphics in tonight's games. The scoreboards that you see in both sets, she has designed both and put in a lot of time and effort making those happen. So big kudos to Glenn Shore. All right, Lucas, so here we go. We got Boise, we got Skyview. It's a great evening.
It's a nice evening.
It's a great evening. Both teams are playing great volleyball.
Not too hot, not too cold, just in the middle.
Well, we are in AC, so.
I don't hear no AC going on. Skyview gonna get us set off for the fourth set.
Ty DeSouza, I believe it's Leah's dad. Thank you, Leah, or thank you, Ty, for correcting me. I will be sure to properly say Leah's name. She is doing a great job. Okay, for the first point of the set, we got Boise as they serve it over. Melissa with the setup. Eden with the hit. Oh, and Eden with the hit, and Boise wasn't able to save that one.
Wasn't a big hit from Eden, more of a tip over, and Boise just couldn't recover it that well.
Okay, good job, Melissa. Alex with Eden, tip over. Alex again pushes it over. Alex again to Eden, spike.
And lots of communication going on the Skyview side.
It's patterns, it's patterns. I'm not a volleyball
Nerd.
No, I won't say nerd. I'm not great at volleyball, but I can read the patterns, and it's awesome. Coach is doing a good job on both sides. Melissa serves it over to Boise's territory. Scores now 3-1. Skyview up 2. Melissa getting ready to serve again. Good save by Melissa. Alex Bauer to Eden again. There you go.
Skyview not backing down in this one as they're searching for blood. They want to play Mountain View tomorrow night at 7. They want a shot at them. And movement in the Boise area, and the point will go to the Skyview Hawks. They're up by 4.
Okay, Melissa's up for service again. Serve.
Inside hit.
Great save, come on. And tap over by Leah.
Tipped up over, and that'll go out of bounds for another Skyview point.
What a great save. Ball kind of went a little bit wild on the Skyview side, but then they were able to adjust and address that and get it tapped over. Okay, Melissa's up for service again, 6-1 with a 5-point lead. The Brave hits it up, set, spike over, and that is a block by number 9, Jessica Shepard from Skyview.
And a timeout is called by Boise as the Hawks are up by 6 on the Brave, and Boise wants to talk it over.
Okay, so Boise is in this game. They're down 6 points, but you know what? They can. It's an easy comeback.
It's still early in the set.
It's very early in the set, but both teams are doing a really great job. Again, that communication's the key thing for them, any team to be successful, really in any sport. But volleyball, it's really awesome to see that these girls, these ladies, are able to receive those hard hit spikes over the net and set them and then set them up so that their teammate can, you know, spike it back.
And I do agree with that one. And Skyview not holding back anymore, and Boise just trying to force a set 5 to stay in this tournament. And it is a true double elimination, so even if one team loses tonight, they still have another chance over in the consolation bracket And I believe that over in the consolation bracket, the loser of this game will be playing the number 2 seeded team, Timberline Wolves.
Okay. Eden with the spike. Got away. Both teams doing really great.
Let's get an update in Knox Gym, why don't we? Kuna on top of the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, 14-9 in the fourth set. Score in sets is still 2-1. Kuna playing to stay in.
Set up to Eden. Eden's gonna tap it over lightly, and Boise will get the ball back over. Set up again.
Skyview gets that point off a great save from number 1 as
You know
they're
what?
all clumped up in the middle.
Jessica Shepard is working in the front though. She had a lot of great saves and setups for Skyview in order for Eden to get the ball over on that last serve. Melissa with the serve over.
And that ball stays in.
Wow. Great serve by Melissa Iyer, number 1 from Skyview. Up for serve.
And number 15, Olivia Overo, will go over the line onto Skyview's side.
Score 11-1. Skyview's 10 up on the Brave right now.
I believe that is Skyview's biggest lead tonight is 10 in all sets.
Nice serve!
That'll stay out.
Man, to be honest, I thought that was in.
I thought so too.
I thought that was in, but I'm not a pro at
Can't
this.
argue.
Nope.
What was called was called.
And Melissa will serve that into the net, giving Boise 2 points, while Skyview 10 up currently, but Boise still very much so in this game. And the ball's up for serve. Eden will set it. Alex will set it. Eden will tap it over. Roll. Boise will pop it going over. Alex Bauer. Alex Bauer with a tap backwards over the net, giving themselves a point. 13-2.
Still a close game here, 13-2.
Ball's up and over.
Boise gets that spike down. That is number 9, Kellen Hayes.
13-3. Ball is up. Eden. Alex Bauer running over to get it set. Melissa will hit it over. Over to Boise side. Skyview will get the point. So Lucas, I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty close to getting most of the names memorized on the Skyview side. How are you doing on the Boise side?
You know, Boise, I commentated them last night, and I kind of know some of their names. You know, some of the names I mess up on. I really like that the comment section can help me out with that, and I really approve of that. So if I'm messing up any of your kids' names or grandkids' names, please let me know. I'm great for feedback.
We have a really good volley. Oh man. Shout out to number 14 and number 6 on the Boise side for the block.
Number 14 is Avery Spoya, and number 6 is Katie Cooper on that block. Just going out of bounds. That ball will go up, and it'll go out of bounds.
Hit. Eden Bauer tried saving that, but that ball flew.
That ball went up over the backboard of our side netting over here.
And the serve is up. Eden Bauer. Sydney Nay. Hit over. Eden saves it. Leah hits it back over to Boise Brave side.
Boise's number 14, that is Avery Spoya, gets that one down.
Alex Bauer trying to go for the dive.
And we got a close one over in the Ox Gym. CUNA on top, 18-14. They're in a timeout right now. Skyview will get that point.
Leah DeSouza hits it over for the point, 16-5. And coming in is number 4, Melina Nelson, for number, I believe that was 3, Krista Daughtry. Hit over to Brave side. Even. And Leah with the tap that tries to get it over, but a little bit short, giving Boise Brave the point. Score 6-16.
Serving for Boise now, number 6, that is Katie Cooper.
And Leah with the tap over to the Boise Brave side. Melissa coming in, Alex setting up, and Shannon Mowry just with a light, nice little tap over the net, gives them that point, 17-6. Leah hits for serve. Ball over. That ball is in. You know what?
That was going to talk it over.
That was a really close call. That was on the back of the back line.
That was in the back corner area, and I from up here I couldn't see where it was, so I understand why they're talking
Lucas,
about it.
if we could get our replay system working, we could have shown
I thought we were
our
going to
viewers.
have that this year.
That is right. I am slacking as a teacher. I need to get on that. I know. It's on my list of things to do.
Along with a live stream trailer.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the pressure is not only happening out on the court, but it is also happening in the commentary box. Okay, so that point is not given to Boise, but instead given to Skyview. It was deemed as out of bounds as Leah serves, and the ball's over in the Boise Brave territory. Hit over, Melissa saves it, Alex sets it, and Leah spikes it, and that is a point for Skyview.
Boise just getting a miscommunication there, and a timeout is called by the Boise Brave. They want to talk it over. Score at the timeout is 19-6, and over in our Ox Gym, we have the CUNA Cavemen going up against the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies, and CUNA is on top, 18-17.
It's a close game in there, huh, Lucas?
Yeah, it is a close game. CUNA on top in sets right now, 2-1. We're in the 4th set over there. Commentating over there is Aaron Holt.
Aaron is a River Glen alum. He is a sophomore in the program, and he loves sports. He's doing a great job.
Score is 19-17, still in favor of CUNA right now.
Okay,
20-17 now.
So Skyview is 6 points away from basically taking this thing, and Boise's on the other side. They've got to play some tough defense.
Skyview wanting shot at the number 2 seeded team in the West, that is Mountain View. Mountain View played here earlier tonight against Eagle.
I have all the faith in both teams. Leah going up for the serve in Brave territory. And the hit over and the block by Skyview. And it's hit back over.
Ball goes up in the air.
Sydney Nay saved it, and Sydney Nay is going for the spike. It'll be recovered. And what a tip over by Shannon Mowry from Skyview's side, giving them the point of 20-6.
Skyview still in this game, 5 points away.
That was a bad bounce off I mean, that happens sometimes.
Just a bad deflection off of, I believe that was number 2, Allison Ross.
It's kind of like my bad
Dad jokes.
jokes deflecting off of you, right, Lucas?
You know, I got a dad joke for you. I'm just gonna say it. How do penguins build their houses?
How?
They iglue them together. Ha 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 ha. All right, back to the game. Number 2, Allison
That
Ross
was
is
rough.
serving.
Rough. Okay. 21-7. Boise serving the ball. Eden up with Alex. And
That
we
ball
had
goes
Sydney
out.
Nay go for the spike. A little bit too much pepper on that hit.
And I have a score update from the Ox Gym. Kuna and Rocky are tied at 20
Ball's over.
in the 4th
Alex.
set.
Eden with a good save. Alex bouncing it back to number 12. Sydney Nay. Shannon Mowry's throwing up some good spikes too on that. Scores 22-8. Skyview is within the 3 points of the win for tonight's match. And we got number 6, McKaylee Becker serving in Brave territory. It over. Melissa to Alex to Eden. Eden had a solid hit, but number 9, Callan Hayes from Boise, had a great block. Score 22-9. Boise is still in this, rocking it. They're doing great. Number 6 up for the serve over to Skyview territory. Melissa gets the ball. Alex back.
Point goes to the Boise Braves. Scores 22-10 now. Boise trying to crawl their way back in here and force a set 5.
Ball's up. Melissa hits it. Alex to Eden. And the point goes to Skyview.
We got drama over in the Ox Gym. Kuna and Rocky both tied at 21 in the 4th set. Rocky trying to force the set 5 on Kuna to send them home.
Melissa, number 1, Melissa up for serve for Skyview. Serves out. She sends that one a little too far back into the court, giving the point over to the Boise Braves. Score is now 11-23. Boise's doing an excellent job. Ball's up. Eden to Alex. Back to Eden. Point goes to Skyview. I am telling you, Alex Bauer and Eden Bauer combo. I'm gonna throw it out there, but both last names Bauer, what are the chances? Tip over, Alex. Wow!
Boise wins that point.
That-
24-12.
That was insane. Both Yale and Callan from Boise went up, had a solid block against Skyview.
Kellen Hayes serving now for Boise.
Scores.
Boise crawling their way back into this one.
Eden to Alex, back to Eden, tap over. The point will go to Boise.
That ball is in, and it'll be a point to the Boise Braves. Boise's still not out of this one yet.
12-13, Lucas, here we go. Serves up.
Boise getting another point off the serve from Kellen Hayes.
10-point difference. Boise can honestly come back.
Boise definitely putting up a fight right now on Skyview.
And that ball will go to the net.
And that ball goes into the net, and that'll be the end of the game. The Skyview Hawks move on to play the number 2 seeded team in the West, the Mountain View Mavericks.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this game, first of all, thank you to everybody. These teams truly appreciate the support. We know and understand the circumstances and everything going on in today's with COVID, but we truly appreciate you guys supporting and watching both teams and also supporting us, the video crew and the channel. So thank you for tuning in tonight. If you'd like to continue watching some volleyball action, jump on over to the River Glen Junior High YouTube channel, GNN, and watch as Rocky Mountain plays against Cuno with a really close match score. And don't forget to give us a big thumbs up on this video, like, subscribe, and comment. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Gabe Garcia.
And I'm Lucas Stevenson.
Thank you for watching KCHS TV.